one person on. Well, I guess it is Saturday. Just like I'm going to the gym, people going, they got lives too, right? Okay, one, is that a like? Yeah, thank you. Whoever that one person is that like, oh, I got 2 likes. Thank you. Yo, I had fun on my live yesterday, and I didn't even feel like coming on live, even though I was like, I'm gonna come on live. But yesterday I was like, I don't feel like coming to live, and I did, and I had fun. um I don't know why but I'm so, like I told y'all, I'm so glad I went live in my car that the day before yesterday, because it's like if I didn't, it wouldn't have popped up in my head to um go live in my house. So I'm glad about that. I'm glad I did that. Yep, guys. So I was just coming on. Hi. Hey there, James. I'm great. I'm blessed. How are you? Oh, thank you. Is that I can't see what it look like. What?
Party symbols.
Oh, see, my eyes ain't. It's so funny because I can see far away. But I hope everybody's doing well. I'm on my way to the gym. It's showing me 2 people like, but only one person on. So hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is great. Even the evildoers of the world. And shout out to y'all. God bless y'all. But I'm on my way to the gym. Hope everybody enjoyed the live yesterday. Even though it was only 30 people on when I ended that live, it was 30 people on. I'm like, okay, well, what's that? Because like I told y'all, I'm used to like, uh, when I end my lives in a car, as somebody said, Car Chronicles, I love that. When I end my live in a car, it's 60 and up. But when I was going live all the time, I used to have like 80 people and up always, watching my lives. But I thank y'all for those 30 people. It was fun. I was just rambling, and so thank y'all. But why I came to y'all guys, so whoever is on, I want y'all to listen up. Listen up and listen up. Uh what did they say? Um so to everybody that's on, I want y'all to listen up. So I'm coming to y'all because, and I was really debating, should I do this or not. I was really debating hard, should I do this. But I also want to be transparent with y'all, because I came to the world with my story, and I was saying, like, guys, you have to believe me. You guys gotta believe me. I'm not this type of person. Please believe me. This is what's going on. And you guys know that I went away. I went away to try to figure out what is this all about. And if I come back to the world, I'm gonna be looked at as a joke, right? I'm gonna be looked at as, girl, who are you? Like, when I was away, y'all know I was asking God to take this away from me, because I'm not used to nothing like this, right? And every time I come on live, I let y'all know a little glimpse of my life, or how I used to live. And I just didn't want to come back to the world. I didn't want to come back to the world, period. But because I was okay in my real world, but I was just asking God to make this go away. And though he did not make it go away, but like I said, he's given me things. He given me this. He's helping me through it. So I thank him, and he gave me the strength to tell my story. Even though my first live 10/10/24, y'all know I was so nervous, but it's people on here that believes me. And there's some people on here that probably think I'm crazy. Like, you really think the government, like, who are you? They got bigger things to do. And guys, I discovered that it was the government. Like, in the beginning, I didn't know who it was. I discovered it was the government. If you watched all my lives, it's the U.S. government. I didn't want to talk to y'all about this, what I'm about to tell y'all, only because I was just like, I don't, I'm gonna just be transparent with y'all, okay? Since March 1st, so remember I went live March 1st, and I went live March 1st earlier that day, and when I went home, I just, sometimes I don't have my phone with me. Sometimes I had my phone with me going up in my room, but I told y'all so many of my lives, and I gave y'all an example of what's been going on and how the patterns of things, right? And so happened, when I went, I told y'all, whatever time it is, it could be 3-4 in the morning, there's in my neighborhood, y'all see I got so many of my videos, and I'm still gonna upload more of my videos to, of my stalking and harassment for so many years, right? And I still got the white men in the cars that I want to do, show y'all. I'm going to do all of that, but y'all know, with me, with this whole social media thing, this is something that I'm not used to. This is something that I would rather be chilling with my loved ones. So yeah, y'all, thanks for just being there with me. And y'all know I procrastinate a lot, right? But I will say, guys, since my surveillance, March 1st, right? I want to tell y'all this, and I was very skeptical because I knew since the second, they have not came in my neighborhood since. Now, remember I told y'all, somebody shared it, like 3 people shared it. Guys, my neighborhood has been the quiet neighborhood, guys. I'm not, yeah, and you got to understand, I come from a world of living a fast life in ghettos, in the hood, hanging like I told y'all, my younger day were rock and roll type of, and can go in any hood and blend right in. People loves me, right? The people that I still know that's in the hood, even the kids, the children, like they knew me from a kid, taking them to the ice cream truck, taking them from their mother, taking them to the ice cream truck. So the kids is grown now, they know me and they love me and they respect me. So, when I tell y'all, I can't stress enough, a lot of people say, well, why don't you, move out of Baltimore? So many people, friends that I grew up with, that moved out of Baltimore, always get me, like, you can come stay with me, just move, get out of Baltimore. And I just love my family. Y'all know I love, well, if you understand my personality, I love hard. And I just can't leave my siblings behind. Yes, I could have moved when I sold my house 5 years ago. I could have moved, but I moved. I'm saying all that to say, guys, I moved in a pretty good neighborhood, and wherever I move, and yes, I am renting since I sold my home after 21 years, but I always move in a good neighborhood. So don't think the whole Baltimore is just this ratchet place. You gotta understand, it's some nice place. In the places I move, I always ask the person who helped me, the realtor who helped me find a place for rent. My main thing is retired elderlies. I don't want no Section 8 community. I don't want no housing community. I want retired people. And that's what I always go for. So you gotta understand, guys, when I say, please understand, all of Baltimore is not a bad place. But the knowing that my neighborhood has been so peaceful, guys. So, and I knew this since the first. Because remember I told y'all, every night, no matter what time I go to bed, they will, I don't know if they got what's in my home, if something in my bedroom, if, I got a, The Wi-Fi box sits in my bedroom. I don't know if they going by my IP address. But what I do know, and what I always told y'all, and my story's been the same, whatever time I go upstairs, they be smart, guys, and do one last sweep, and it be loud. And like I told y'all, I'd be more upset for the neighbors. I'm used to them right now riding around with me, like that. But I will say, they have not been in my neighbor. I Not only have they not did that sweep anymore, they don't, when I say the sweep, they come whenever I go to bed, they'll just come in my room, shine that bright light, and they do it purposely. They want me to know that, yeah, I know you're in the room now. They do it for smart. And I say, guys, it's the U.S. government. Please believe me. And I at first didn't know who it was, and I was like, I felt good that, that I was getting to the bottom of it, and doing my shared that video. And I don't know who they shared it to. I don't know if it was the evildoers of the world saying, look, why did y'all do this? She got y'all red-handed. And I even on my post, guys, I'm ready to go to the gym, so I'm not going to be long. But on my post, I told you guys, like, listen, I wanted to hurry up and put this out because I wanted to show y'all that it was May 1st. But, look at the time. It's on a post. I did it as a short, but it's on a post too, to show y'all the time that it happened. 11:30. As soon as I went upstairs. I'm at March 1st. I'm sorry, guys. March 1st, 2026. Just recently, March 1st. It's only March 7th now, right? So I wanted y'all to understand how, like, I just went to y'all live. And then that quick, I went upstairs to get ready for bed. And luckily, I had my phone in my hand. And that's when I heard them coming. They be so loud, guys. And y'all already know, I told y'all, when they in the white neighborhood, they can turn that motor off. But when they're in my neighborhood, they're so loud. So guys, I don't know who shared it, but I will say this. God bless the little cute little handsome boys. I will say this. Okay. Yeah, you can wait for me, because I'm not gonna be long. I will say this. So my daughter going. Okay, my daughter going now. I'm coming. I'm not gonna be here long. Maybe 5 more minutes.
Okay, you're fine.
I just wanted to come, and I was debating. Like, should I here you go. I was debating, like, should I tell y'all. So I did tell y'all, and yeah, they have not come around my area. And remember, I told y'all, so they come out at my house during the night. If it's 3, 4 in the morning, they be so loud, just like what y'all heard when they came out my back when I took the trash out. And they came, they come around every time I get upstairs in my room. They shine a bright light for smartness, letting me know that, yes, I see you upstairs. I know you upstairs in your room. And I tell y'all, they come during the day. They do sweeps throughout the day, and they stay for hours. Guys, understand this. They have stopped since March 1st. Since March 1st, when I uploaded the last short on here of them coming in real time, that same night, that same time I uploaded it, it stopped. My neighborhood has been so quiet. And I'm happy for that, for my neighbors, because it's like they want me, guys, to be, I always explain to y'all, for psychological warfare, and somebody said they don't care. When they want you, they want you. And also, guys, understand this. Many a times that I came to y'all confidently saying, listen, it's the government. You got to understand, I'm saying this. Nobody have come to question me. Y'all know, we know how American government is. If you saying anything out the way or jeopardizing of them, they will come and they will knock on your door and say, hey, this is what's happening. They have not did that yet, guys. Understand that. Understand the severity of that. I told y'all, I put 2 and 2 together. It's the government. I want to know who sent them. And now I want to know even more, because they have not been in my neighborhood since March 1st. No sweeps, it's been so quiet. And I knew when I came to you last night on live, I knew on the other lives that they haven't come. I was observing, right? But I just wanted to see. So the day make day 7 that they have not been in my neighborhood. It's been so quiet and peaceful, like it used to be before all of this. Just imagine, y'all see some of the glimpse of my shorts and my videos of them just following me, and I be, you know, doing a voiceover, but sometimes I let y'all hear the loudness of it all. And this has been going on with me. And I want to say this. I want to say this before I before I end this. I'm going to get to the bottom of it, guys. You got to understand how this sounds. So, for whatever reason, they stopped coming into my neighborhood. Somebody told them to stop coming into my neighborhood. It's been so quiet. And I want to say this. Since I've been coming out, since the first, since I posted that short and 3 people shared it, since the first, I only saw them twice. And it was where as though, I think I was on live one day just sitting in a parking lot, and they came, and I know it was following me then that night when I was talking about my brother, me ministering to my brother. I know it was me because I was in a very wealthy area, parked, and they just swooped through. It was raining that night, but that was the only time. I didn't even record them that day. Guys, I am going to get to the bottom of it. They have slacked up, and I don't know if they slacked up because I found out it was the type of psychological warfare that they was trying to do, but it have stopped. Like today, it's so peaceful. I have not seen a helicopter in sight, guys. Like, it's so quiet. Like, I can't even believe how quiet it is. Looking up in the sky, I have not seen an airplane, guys. Listen to me. I know it sounds crazy. I have not seen an airplane since the first. And if you look and see how pretty it is outside, how the sun is beaming, I have not seen an airplane stop. And then every time I try to go and record, they speed off trying to make me like I be trying to get, you know, a lot of the airplanes footage of them just sitting there, and I do have some. I gotta look for them. I got some that was I caught just sitting there. I gotta look for them, but it's a video up here where I told y'all 10-10-24. Some days they just have airplanes follow me, guys. I just have a recent video of in January of an airplane follow me from morning to night, guys. I'm not even gonna say I'm not crazy because I know y'all know I'm not, but it's on here. I'm gonna post it when I get on a treadmill. I'm gonna post the airplane footage from day to night. And I always told y'all it's a plane with a red back on it, red painting on it, the tail. Well, that footage I got, the video I got, they was very close, very low. It looked like I can just put my hands in the air and touch them. It's blue. It's all blue. It's up on here from morning to night. I told y'all this months ago. And the fact that I got footage in January of them following me, an airplane. So you got to understand, if I came to y'all in 2024, October of 2024, saying how airplanes follow me too, and they can follow me all day, and then I record this same thing that I said, that I didn't even show y'all footage of that from 2024, 2025, but January of 2026, guys, I have footage of an airplane following me all day, just before, I got fired. Understand, guys, how serious this is. Understand, I'm getting close. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting close. The fact that they stopped. Now, what I will say, before I end everything, I'm not going to stop, but what I will say, the white men have been following me again. I know it sounds crazy, guys. Remember, I told y'all, 10-10-24, before the helicopter aircrafts, it was white men following me. It's the last 2 days of me being out, and I'm an observer, y'all. I don't know why they doing this, because God is giving me clarity of this stuff. I'm an observing person. Last night when I come from the when I didn't go to the gym. I worked out at home. When I went to get some stuff to gel my hair down. The white man that followed me, right? The white man that followed me, when I got out the car, he gave me an evil smirk. And I knew this before I went live. I didn't even mention it. But I just want to throw that out there. Even though the airplanes have stopped, now it's the white men following me again, guys. Like I told you, I know I got to get back on posting. I got pictures of these men following me. I even got out and took a picture of the man in his face. I got all that. I got to post them. But I just want to end it with that. I'm not suicidal. I love my family. I'm never going to go missing. Never going to go missing. Never. I love my family. I love waking up to my nephews, FaceTiming them. And even though I can't FaceTime them no more because I got Android now. But, you know, my mother got iPhone, FaceTime, just seeing their faces and seeing my brothers. I'm very close with my immediate family. They love me like crazy. My daughter love me like crazy. I'm not suicidal. I will never go missing. I want to repeat, I will never go missing. I love waking up to my family. I'm a family. I've always been a fun, bubbly person. Nothing in my charts where nothing suicidal. Like I told y'all, even when I was young, when my mother would take me to the doctors when I was getting abused by my mom's boyfriend, I was too young to think. I didn't know what abuse was. So nothing in my chart. You know, my mother was in the room with me in that younger days when, you know, I would go get checked out. But since my adolescence to adult, nothing in my chart say mentally nothing. I am in a good state. I'm in a good space, always have been, even in my 5 years of going away, trying to understand what's going on before y'all knew about it. So that's what I want to end it with. Yes, the helicopters don't come around my house no more. They don't come in my neighborhood. It's been so quiet since the first, but white guys have been following me. And again, I live in a very all black neighborhood. So these big, fat, nasty looking white men that's been following me since the March 2nd, I see y'all. I have not been, y'all been riding past so fast looking at me, smirking and stuff, but I'm getting y'all tags. So I'm very observant. I'm getting y'all tags. Okay? So I just want to let y'all know that guys, and the ones who, you know, here, the want to get some answers to see why is this happening. And this is America. I'm not giving up. This make me want to fight even more, because now it's like they know the fact that it stopped, guys. And this is why I didn't even want to tell you, but I want to be transparent with y'all. But the fact that it stopped, you know. So just like all the other, I've been finding stuff out. Like I said, I still got a video to upload to YouTube. I'm almost finished that with you guys are going to be blown away with what I discovered on my flowers and jelly days. And you know, I already told y'all that stuff being deleted of this person. So it only makes me think, and I know it sounds crazy, you know, because without getting too deep into it, I remember when I first told my daughter that Keke Palmer is subliminally saying stuff to me. When I tweet something, she'll tweet something. When I tweet something, and my daughter said, "Ma," and you know, mind you, we always in this fan out state of these celebrities, right? Not even knowing how evil and wicked. This before Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey, this before we knew that these celebrities had handlers, these celebrities sold their soul. This is before all that, guys. You gotta understand. So when I told my daughter, I posted something, and right after that, this is in the beginning, we're not going to get too deep into it, but I just want y'all to understand. I know it sounds crazy, you know, and I remember, you know, and I posted something, and she posted it, and she, you know, and Keke Palmer did a subliminal tweet, and I showed my daughter, and it was responding literally to what I tweeted. Had nothing to do with her. It wasn't just a random fun tweet. And my daughter said, "Oh my goodness." So she been on to it, guys. I'm not crazy. And I'm just like I'm finding out like y'all, I was like, y'all, I don't think it's a Baltimore City police. Guys, it's like a Baltimore City. They too far up, but I don't think it is. Guys, it looked like a Channel 11. I'm telling y'all this months ago. It looked like a Channel 11, but no, I don't think. What a Channel 11 doing? Follow me. I told y'all this stuff. And the fact that something just said Google. And this is goes to show guys how this stuff, this is rare. I know y'all hear so much bad about Baltimore. The whole Baltimore City is not a bad place. In the 90s, 80s, and 90s, it was very rare for helicopters to come. The only time you seen helicopters if it was a stolen car, high speed chase. That's how long, and I forgot even to. I could have been Googled. I don't know what made me Google the Baltimore City police, but I could have Googled when I went to Baltimore City Police about my nephew being missing, and I seen how that police fake helicopter flew away, and I could have just. But I said, well, look at that. I knew it was, but I already had it set. It wasn't them. I just didn't know yet, and I did a video on how. And I even said, guys, and this stuff, God be giving me this stuff. I said, guys, I think it's a prop. I think it's propaganda. And if you watch that video of that FBI informant, when he was saying they use propaganda, God bless him. They use propaganda. They does this stuff. They does this stuff. They good at that. So they couldn't, and though I have many videos of guys, the Green Army base helicopter. Y'all even seen when I was going to John's how they came and swooped with that camera on me so low, slowly. That was a Army base helicopter. I told y'all this. I said they can't keep doing that. They can't. That would be concerning to the citizens of Baltimore. So they gotta use fake props. And I discovered it was when I seen and how I found out it was the military and it was the government. When I wrote, what are the odds of me going all the way out to this crab feast that I never even been to before? God wanted me to go there. Whereas though my brother didn't go. What if my brother would have went? We would have sat in that place. I would not even probably exert my surroundings. But we turned around, went back, and that's when I said, wait a minute, look at what is that over there? She said it's an Army base. I said, look at that helicopter. That is the same helicopter. Follow me. And I said, well, why I say Baltimore City Police? Mind you, we in a county, deep part of a county in Maryland. Deep part, one, and two, it's gonna have Essex police, not Baltimore City Police. So I knew, guys, and I told y'all, but the fact that I did that side by side proved my point that it was the government that is doing this to me. Now they got the white men out, something that I told y'all 10/10/24. They're following me again. Though the helicopters have stopped, it's the white men that's following me again, watching my every move. I will get to the bottom of this. So just like I'm finding all this stuff out, I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna stick by it. It was somebody in the industry that sent them. We guys, clear your mind, understand how wicked they is. I broke it down on one of my lives. If y'all miss one of my lives, y'all miss a lot. How evil the industry is, and these people, and it gives you a better understanding of how wicked they is, because the same people that's giving these people, these actors and y'all celebrities that y'all love so much, their paycheck and paying them, they worship that demon Baal. They worship the devil, guys. I explained to y'all how somebody so evil and wicked. Understand why is this? Who is going into my old Twitter, delete? They tried to make this girl have a perfect image. Think about it, guys. And then when I brought that to your attention, what they did went on my new Twitter and start just deleting anything to try to play games. It wasn't like that at first. So they telling on themselves. They're telling on themselves. And I promise y'all I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And I'm not suicidal. I never will go missing. Nobody ever, never. My days of being out, my family knew I'm staying out over so-and-so house this weekend. So I never went missing and stayed out for days without somebody knowing where I'm at. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. And Guys, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Somebody, I stand by it. Some evil person in Hollywood sent them. When I do this video of what I found on Twitter, it's going to blow y'all mind. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I know I got so much I'm saying I got to put out, but stay tuned for that. I'm gonna find out who sent them. And y'all gotta understand, guys, the celebrity world works closely with the government. It sound crazy. I know it sound crazy, but listen to me. Listen to me. Like I told y'all, Jay-Z is dope. Is not the only one that have somebody with the government close to them. If y'all watch that FBI informant, he said they're good at that. They will put, if it's a famous wealthy, if it's a black person that's not in the industry, they famous, or they some type of importance, they will put look what they did to the Black Panther Party. They had people that joined the Black Panther that was government workers. Even Malcolm X said, I know it's police in here with me. I know it's police and government workers in here that signed up with my organization. I know that, but I can't watch everybody. Malcolm X said this out his mouth. Guys, they've been doing this for years. So don't think for a second that the government don't work closely with Hollywood, guys. Believe me. Believe me. And I also want to say this, because I know y'all know I when Keke Palmer did a whole Prodigy, because remember in the beginning I was Janet. She made me to be Janet, right? And remember, guys, when I told y'all that the um she would do Prodigy. So whatever I tweet, she will tweet, right? Whatever I tweet, she will do a skit, like something. I talk about my nephew. She talk, she do skits on the boys, and I even guys, this girl is demonic. Me and my daughter have name earrings. You see my name earrings. I brought my daughter name earrings when I brought mine, a while ago. My daughter, that's why I say I know a lot of them had my daughter Instagram. My daughter had the same kind of earrings like mine. Hers say Shay, mine say Nika. One of her skits, guys, and this was before I went away, and a lot of people probably was, and this before I stopped, because I never followed her on Instagram, but I started following her to try to figure out who this girl is, right? So I went on, I started following her, and I went on her Instagram, and I said, to watch her skits, and she did a skit about a perfect daughter, right? A perfect daughter that, oh, mother, I'm like this perfect daughter. And the mother said to the girl, oh, I love your name earrings. You see how she was trying to play games? I knew all that, guys. I just didn't put it all out there. I knew. God bless her. I knew. I never just put it out there, but I knew these was the games she was playing. You see what I'm saying? These people are evil. And this before I went away, when I was going back and forth, like, oh, just going telling her the truth. Telling the truth. It's the truth. Look at her boyfriend that she's calling her baby daddy, guys. Look at her boyfriend. He said the same things I was saying, and I didn't even know this girl. He called her Jezebel. He called her a drunk, but she tried to put that on me. That's why I said, guys, my mother told me at a young age, if somebody try to say something about you and put something on you, 10 out of 10, it's them. They just trying to deflect. They just trying to throw that same thing on you. How that yuck they felt. Remember she called me? Guys, when I talk, when y'all hear stuff like, when y'all hear people say, a hit dog, a holler, or it must be some type of truth, guys, don't pay that no mind. That is not true. That is not true. When she did that Prodigy and call, oh, Janet, look at you. Just a big ball of trash, just so messy. Look at you. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Janet. And the girl, and remember the person, guys, remember that Prodigy she used to do with that big fat lady. Remember, they never showed their face. Remember, she always had this person in the dark. Guys, I know, I don't know why my spirit upset at her demons, but I've never said nothing about this girl. But I want to make this point before I go. Guys, I want to make this point before I go. When you hear somebody say a hit dog, a holler, or it must be some type of truth, because even today, like when I heard Diddy call these people, I gotta wash my hands, like regular, they wasn't even bums, they was regular people like you and I, like regular American citizens, but they felt the need that he had to wash his hands. These people think the lowest of us, guys. They don't care about us. And when she was calling that Janet character, which was me, and I don't know if she still got that stuff up and do that stuff. I don't follow her page. It was so much to the point where I never was following her, but I would constantly go on her page, and it was starting to drain me mentally. They say when you play you play in a circus with when you play in a field with pigs, you're gonna bound to get dirty. And that's what because I would go on her page, find stuff, and then post it on my page, and these things are being deleted. So you see how they doing, trying to keep her perfect image, because I had pictures up of her mother and her mother feet, how big and pussy and just swollen her mother feet is and stuff like that. Those pictures, they trying to make this girl have a perfect image. But I'm gonna end this by saying this. When I was talking about, guys, when I was just so upset, and I hate when people call people bums and stuff like that. I never was that type. We never looked at, and probably because me and my brothers, when we was kids, we would quite, when we was home getting, tortured and things like that, when we would go out with my mother and we see people on the ground asking for money, and people, and we never understood that. Now me and my brother's hearts always went out to people like that. So her to cost me trash and mess and a big ball of trash, I was more offended, guys. It wasn't that a hit dug, a holler, or I was such trash before. It's just like, for me, guys, somebody who always took care of themselves, right? Look at me. I always knew the importance of, like, I didn't have to get money like a lot of these, like a Clarissa or Glorilla or these people that got money and now want to fix themselves up and get new teeth, or Cardi B, or like all of them in the industry. Well, not even talking about, fixing, that's another whole story in itself, fixing their face and giving themselves like, I never did this type of stuff, right? And the fact that since a little girl, I remember 5, 6 years old, my mother taught me I used to hate brushing my teeth. My mother taught me the importance of, girl, we was getting tortured, but you gonna brush your teeth, because it was so minty to me, as a kid, 4, 5, 6 years old, that it tasted so minty and cold. I hated it. So I never did it. And my mother got me in a habit of brushing my teeth and taking me to the dentist at a young age and telling the dentist to show me a person with missing teeth and messed up teeth. So I knew at a young age the importance of taking care of my teeth, my hygienes, my appearance, right? And I practiced that all my life. God bless them. Practice loving myself and taking good care of myself. And for her, somebody like her that's nasty and trashy and that's a Jezebel and just sleep with and even at points of, I know how to, even when I was into guys and stuff, I had one, relationship with, my brother's, that was my serious relationship with my brother's oldest brother, best friend, right? And but the importance of loving myself to go out into the club. And I love when guys, my homegirl, like he like you, and I'm talking to him, we chatting, and we buy me a drink, he buying all of us drinks and stuff like that. But at the same time, nobody can. I just knew the difference because I was raised up around a lot of boys and them dealing with a lot of girls and seeing the girls that they took serious and the girls that they didn't take serious, and explain to me why they didn't take serious. So I always valued that and understood that and took that and ran with it. So as a woman, a 49-year-old woman today that respected herself always, dignity, pride, loved herself in her features, and cleaned her teeth and made sure, even luckily I never had like messed up crooked teeth, but my daughter did at a young age, and like you're gonna get got her braces in elementary school because I know how mean kids can be. So somebody like me who took pride in my hygienes and how white my teeth is, and getting teeth clean, before celebrities made it a thing for bright white teeth. I took pride in that. And this slutty tramp gonna come and call this character that she made talking about me a ball of trash, excuse me. So that's why I took offense to that. So don't believe that's not always the case. A hit dog, a holler, or it got to be some deeper issues or something that must have really made her mad. Like, no. I just like, how dare you? Somebody who took pride in this. I didn't have to get rich and get new money or come into money to say, wait a minute, a smile says 1,000 words. A person's smile show you what type of person they is. With, a person with yellow teeth. Who want to kiss somebody with nasty, crooked, yellow teeth? And then let's tell the truth. A lot of these people with these veneers still got nasty yellow teeth under them veneers. Who would want to kiss that? You see what I'm saying? So that's another side that we don't talk about. They smile and it looks so pretty, but under them pretty white chitlet teeth is some nasty, messed up yellow brown teeth. And I took pride in that. And just keeping my teeth clean and just respecting myself. Going to any hood, people respect. Guys don't smack me on the butt. They give me hugs, gentle hugs. That's the person I am, and you want to call. So yes, I took offense to that. So I just want to let the younger person know, like, that's not always the case. A hit dog, a holler, or it must be some truth. No, how dare you? Somebody like myself, who always knew the point of taking care of yourself and looking a certain way. So guys, I'm going to get in this gym, but I just want to, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. So I really didn't want to talk to y'all about that and tell y'all but I want to be transparent with y'all. So whoever shared my video, and maybe it was the evildoers of the world who said, look, she done got y'all red-handed. Look at this. The same, within hours, within minutes, y'all went across her bedroom, shined that light, came into her neighborhood so loud, and boom. Now she done post y'all. Look at that. And I don't know why that video, because if you go on all my videos, you will see some nights where I got them all that day, and that was that night included, where I just had my phone in my hand, and it was included in that night. So it's nothing new. So I don't know, but I will say since March 1st, they have not came in my neighborhood. My neighborhood has been, you can hear a needle drop on the ground. So I will say that, but I see the white men following me again. Something, guys, before you call me crazy, something that I came to y'all 10-10-24. Remember I told y'all before it was opposite. Before the helicopters and airplanes was following me, it was the white men. Now it's back to the white men, and I don't see the airplanes and helicopters. So I want to leave y'all with that. I'm not suicidal. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. This made me even more. They're going to answer me, y'all, because they no. I'm going to get some answers. I'm going to get some answers, because this is not right. This is not right. Like how, it stopped, and it's so peaceful, and I'm happy for the elderlies and like my mom and them in my neighborhood. But I'm going to get to the bottom of it, and how I always was right about everything else. Me putting, like, it's the government, y'all. Or, y'all, I told y'all that these was props. This is not real. And wait till I show y'all about what I found on Instagram. I meant not on Instagram. On my old, and I already screenshotted in case they go and try to delete that. That's all screenshotted and stuff like that. So guys, just stay tuned. I just wanted to give y'all that update that I've been new about. I was just observing and just seeing, like, wait a minute. So today is day 7, and they have not come in my neighborhood during the day, throughout the day, nor have they did the sweeps at night. So y'all, I will see y'all soon. Thanks, for tuning in. I'm ready to go and hit the gym. get me an hour and a half. And so, all right, guys. Peace.